After 6 days of walking, today is our last stage into Canterbury. We were super excited to finally see the Canterbury Cathedral, especially after all of the buildup of the last few days. The short length of the walk didn't make us any less happy to have such beautiful weather. When we were ready to go, we laced up our muddy boots, had a delicious breakfast, and hit the road.
Good morning. It is day 7 of our Pilgrim Way. We are leaving Chilham at a little bit after 9 a.m. Walking into Canterbury today. We are excited. Molly and I have never been to Canterbury, and Pablo hasn't been since college. So we're excited to see it. We are on the street. There's the church through there. We are on our way to the square. Which is right here. The castle. The smithy. The town war memorial. Chilham is a beautiful visit. I definitely recommend stopping here on your way into Canterbury.
The 1,300-year-old yew tree outside the church.
That was destroyed in the Great Storm of 1987. They had a hurricane here. Oh, the church is open.
This is the Church of St. Mary in Chilham from 1613. Survived both world wars. This town, I'm gonna guess, has a population of 200.
Every one of these churches is still the local church. Almost went the wrong way. If graveyards are something you're not comfortable with, this may not be your pilgrimage. We were able to get a stamp in that church. The Pilgrims Way is trying to get going with the stamps, and it's not trivial to find a place that gives stamps, but we found enough. So far, I think that we're up to 12 stamps. This road is called Long Hill. It's appropriately named. Good way to start the day. Yeah, we're getting warmed up. They're growing hops in that field. And we learned that the oast houses are for the storage and aging of hops. We saw a lot of oast houses in the last 2 days, and we're gonna see more today. Molly had a small harvest back there. When she gets home, or on the plane probably, she'll try to turn that into yarn the best she can. So this is really typical of the scenery of the last couple of days. There's a horse way back up in there with his jacket on. Probably in this large area, there's probably 2 or 3 more. Beautiful place back in there. Little pond. Look at all the daffodils. This area is just really... the last 2 or 3 days, the houses have been absolutely beautiful. We are entering the town of Old Wives Lees. We've gone 1.6 miles. We just entered a cool path in the field. These are apple trees. We were just talking that, we thought this trip would be a lot about the Canterbury Tales and a lot about the pilgrimage to Canterbury. There has been a lot of history of the pilgrimage to Canterbury, but more than anything, it's been a walk through the history of this part of England in World War I and World War II. Every town has a war memorial. We've seen buildings that were bombed and destroyed. We just passed the house that said it was the home of a private and gave his name, who died. Was it World War I or World War II? In World War I. Everywhere we look, there are the red poppies. It's been a walk through that, which has really been touching and meaningful. It's going to be a little bit different for Molly in school when she's studying World War I and World War II than it would have been without actually seeing the places where it was fought and where people died, where bombs hit churches and little bitty villages, and yet the thousands of graves, and how every little village we pass through has a memorial to the young men that died from that village, and there are a lot of names on every one, and these are small villages. Not hard to figure out where we're going. In case we were afraid we weren't going to have a lot of mud today, our fears are allayed. Lots of apple fields right through here. Oh, just saw a cat. Cat count 7. Just went behind that trailer. We're going under railroad tracks here. Post house up there. More apples. Boy, the smell of apples here is very strong. It smells great. Roger's Rest. Nice. We're close to halfway to Canterbury, and we are still in apple orchards. We've been in apple orchards most of the way today so far. Apples to that side, horses up in front. Oast house in the back. Look at that sign. This village is dog snatcher aware and prepared. Somebody has been taking their dogs. That is not cool. Getting a last little bit of forest before the outskirts of Canterbury. We've walked a little over 4 miles. We're getting close. It should be less than 3 miles to the cathedral. So this is called No Man's Orchard. Here in No Man's Orchard, you can adopt a tree and then take care of your tree and get the apples from your tree. Kind of a cool idea. Yeah. Hope that one wasn't somebody's pride and joy. Kind of getting excited about the cathedral and the lead up to the cathedral because there are several historic buildings between here and there. Just finished our 5th mile. So these are the Bleen, Canterbury's ancient woodlands. We're 2 miles from Canterbury and the trail is still interesting. So we're 2 miles out of Canterbury, and the North Downs Way is splitting from the Pilgrims Way. In the early 1170s, Henry II made a pilgrimage from London to Canterbury in repentance for the murder of Thomas Becket. Henry II dismounted his horse in Harbledon, and this was him walking those last 2 miles was considered, part of his extreme act of repentance. That is St. Nicholas Church in Harbleton. Molly looked up a minute ago, and boom! There's the cathedral. We've walked a while since we first saw it. Looks about the same size, so I think it's just deceiving in how big it is. One right here is called London Road, because this is the road people came on from London. St. Dunstan's Church. This is the church that Henry II stopped at on his way in to Canterbury and put on his punitive wool shirt. They have their war memorial right in front.
So this is the inside of St. Dunstan's Church. Kings have been here. Henry II was in this church. Henry VII, Henry VIII. They've all been inside this church on their way to Canterbury. So the Roper Chapel, which contains the head of Sir Thomas More, is this way. You made the famous quote, "The King's good servant." I'm guessing the head is in that thing, because this is the whole chapel.
This pub is really beautiful. We decided to stop in here for a quick drink. Okay.
We only started our walk from London to Canterbury a week ago, but we learned a lot along the way.
A week ago, I didn't even know what an oast house was.
Or that McJagger was from Dartford.
Feels weird to be in a real city after walking through the country in little villages for 7 days. Canterbury Tales thing opens in April.
We are almost to the gates of the Canterbury Cathedral, and we can't wait to see it in real life.
Here's the visitor center shop. So here's the visitor information. This may be where we get our stamp.
We're arriving in Canterbury.
We have walked for 7 days to get here, and it's just as busy as we expected.
So we just finished our first trip to the cathedral. We got our stamps. So we were just talking about our experience when we arrived in the cathedral. So we got there, and they're like, "Well, you pilgrims?" We said yes. "Where did you come from?" We told them we came from London. They were very excited.
We took a survey.
Yeah, they had us take a survey, and then they escorted
then they
us.
were like, "Would you like to be blessed by the priest?"
Yes,
And we were like,
sure.
"Yes."
So we'll get blessed tomorrow because he was not available. But then they escorted us into the church. They showed us the pilgrim gate, the pilgrim
Took our picture
stone.
there.
Took our pictures for us. Then they escorted us into the cathedral, showed us around. Then later, they had their Instagram coordinator meet us, took our pictures.
We're going to be on their Instagram post.
Yeah, so all very excited.
Asked for our channel information.
Oh yeah, yeah, they took down our channel information because we're going to be featuring the pilgrimage on our channel. So that was very exciting for us. We are the second set of pilgrims to arrive at the Canterbury Cathedral this year, and it's March.
The Pilgrim Way has been an enlightening and historic path to deeper understanding of the history of southeastern England. We had a lot of fun and enjoyed the exercise that was hiking through incredible amounts of mud. Now we are on the other side of the spectrum at Canterbury's historic cathedral and its surrounding area. We are looking forward to telling you all about Canterbury in our next episode. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.